Thank you very much indeed. Come on in, Congressman Dan Meuser, Republican from Pennsylvania. Dan, I know you're going to be on the campaign trail with the president today. Pennsylvania must win, but the president is down by 4 points at this moment. That's real clear politics. The president's down by 4 points to Joe Biden. What are your polls telling you?
Well, we have, as you well know, incredible enthusiasm. We have events where they're estimating 400 people to show up and 3,000 show up. In Reading, in my district, a couple of days ago, we had 27,000. Out in Butler, 54,000. Well, Stuart, President Trump is inspiring to people. He says he's going to do something, and he does it. That's why they love him. Joe Biden tells us we're in for a cold, dark winter. I mean, that's number one. Joe Biden took Walter Mondale's statement of, hey, I'm going to raise your taxes. That didn't work out too well for Walter Mondale. It's not going to work out too well for Joe Biden. Look, there's so much more to it. These polls, they're not polling Democrats who are Trump Democrats. They're not polling all our new registrations. We have 215,000 new Republican registrations versus 2016. Every Republican is coming out to vote. I am telling you, the turnout is going to be enormous. And I state that very objectively. It's going to be enormous. I'm on site right now at the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton Airport, and we'll have 20,000 people inside and 10,000 people outside. I mean,
that's extraordinary.
We got ourselves a serious red wave going.
That is extraordinary. Now, I got to tell you, and you know this, at least 7 Pennsylvania counties will wait until after the election to start counting mail-in ballots. The Pennsylvania Secretary of State says it could be days before they're all counted. Now, the president says he's going to send in the lawyers immediately to step right in there. Can the presidential legal action stop election chaos?
Oh, yes, we're going to. We have bolstered up our resources. We will have the lawyers. We will have voter security to the best of our ability, of course. Those 7 counties that you mentioned, I've spoken to. One of them's in my district. I spoke to the commissioners there, and they just want voter security. They're going to count all the votes on Election Day, but the following day, they're going to match up the mail-in ballots just to make sure they're doing it right. And the way they look at it, since Governor Wolf has changed our election rules on a daily basis, frankly, we're not going to have Philadelphia and other places. The court was overruled in the appeal to where we're going to be counting votes until Friday, until November 6th. That was something pushed as a regulatory measure by the governor, by Governor Wolf, which was not in the interests of voter security. So we're bolstering things up. This is being done in those counties just to make sure a level of accuracy. It's really not going to hold anything up. The only thing holding things up is Governor Wolf and creating distortions in this, and not allowing or looking at signatures, for instance, that don't match up and that will not disqualify a ballot. So in other words, Dan Meuser could write in, send in my ballot all fine. I could write Abraham Lincoln, and according to the governor, my ballot would be good. So we're going to have security to make sure that isn't distorted and minimized to the best of our ability. I think we will.
Okay,
I think
you're going to have a very long day today and a very long day tomorrow, and hopefully you'll get a result by Thursday. We shall see. Dan, I'm sorry, I got to run. I've got a hard break coming up.
Thank you.
Dan, good luck to you. See you soon.
Thanks, Stuart, very much.